Okay, good to go. Sebastian Miller Martinez, MMAnytt, here with Abu Azaitar, who makes his UFC debut against Vitor Miranda. So you were supposed to make your debut earlier in Rotterdam, but now you get to make it here in Germany, where you have, obviously a much bigger fan base than which is where you're based. Would you say it was worth to wait?
Hey guys, I said that before, that God create our way, and He knows what is better for us, Sometimes you are happy with something, but it's gonna be not good for you, and something you are sad about something, it's gonna come good for you. And that's why, it was a little complicated, something there at Rotterdam, but it changed. I keep training, and then I get one better chance to fight in my German public, because I born and raised in Germany. And that's why you see we are now here. A lot of tickets is sold out, and that's why you never know what's better for us.
Very good way of putting it. So, like you said, you're born and raised here in Germany. You got a lot of friends and family here. How many do you think will be coming to your fight on Sunday?
I think the people gonna come from around the world, because I have a lot of friends. It's coming from Morocco. People comes from Holland. People comes from Belgium. A lot of people support me, and Germany, I don't know, but I think a lot of people gonna come and make a lot of.
And do you feel like it's a difference now, because you had a lot of fights before, but it's different in the UFC. It's the world's premier organization. There's going to be so much more pressure and sound, lights, everything. Is that something that you've prepared for? The difference in just representation and how it will feel for you?
Hey, thanks God, I have very strong mind, and when I split like this, it's not nice. UFC is the biggest organization and have the strongest and best fighters. But in every organization in the world, where everybody who's fighting is strong, because he's already fighting. And this is the big respect what you give every fighter. You cannot say, okay, I drive now Mercedes, you drive BMW, you are better than me. No, everybody is the same, Everybody have his quality. And when you get this pressure on your head and your body to say, okay, now I fight in the UFC, boy, I get in panic, I have to change something. No, keep the win strike, the way how you became to this point. Keep going on this way and don't change a lot. When you give yourself this pressure, I think you're gonna broke you so much. And I know only the logo is changed in my gloves. The punch is the same, the gloves is the same, the light is the same, and the octagon is octagon. And this is what I teach myself how to be. And don't get this pressure on my shoulders to get nervous or to get panic.
So I have to ask, there was an article released a couple days ago, I think maybe yesterday, from I think it was Bloody Elbow, that had some pretty hard allegations about saying that you had some criminal connections. Is that something that you've read and heard about, and what is your comment on it?
Criminal connection, I watch so much Netflix, and get a criminal connection. Let people talk. That's what I told to some people who start to talk about people bad. These people have not clean heart, Everybody makes shit, like when we are young, everybody do something wrong, I go to my school, I make I took my, I don't know how to school, yes, my school, yeah, I don't know how to say that, but it's okay. And now I am 32. I cannot talk about what happened 15 years ago or 10 years ago. When I start to talk about yesterday, I will never talk about tomorrow. And this is the most important. Everybody wants to show this finger on other people, but nobody show in his face. And that's what I want to say. I know how I am, and I know what I do. And I try to be a good person in everything what I do in my life, I try, not my power, not my famous, not my money to change me. I try to help everybody and to be a good person. This is my only message what I can say also to these people. Clean behind your door, not clean for my door, Thank you very much. I clean already before you.
Very good point. So, like you said, you're born and raised here in Germany, but you have Moroccan descent, and I think I saw a picture of you with a Moroccan king. How popular are you in Morocco?
I think I'm I'm a little popular there. The people loves me, and this I thanks God and thanks the whole fans who support me. Our king is the #1 sportman in Morocco. We loves him, and long live our king, and God give him everything what he wants and make him happy. And I thank him so much for helping us and support us in this kind of sport. And he opened the door for a lot of sport business in Morocco, and we bring a big organization now to Morocco and to support the new kids. You know, because in Africa, people have not easy like us, and I think so. I think that people before me, I have to bring his vision and this experience of sport to Africa and to whole Morocco, to teach the new generation, because this generation have it not easy like us here, you know. And this is the most important what we have to do, because I never know how long I'm gonna be famous, how long I'm gonna be strong. You know, God write our way to come up, and then we be all done and everything gone. And this is what you let is the way what you open and to create for the new generation, because Muhammad Ali is died, but everybody talks about him, everybody knows what he led us in the way in the sport. And this is what I want to say, and this is what we have to do. And this is the message for the whole sportsmen. Don't think so much about nice cars and not what okay, you have to do this, but don't forget the generation who help you and give you this point to be there. Then you have to give also from you to these kids to have it also easier. And this is my message, what I have to say to them.
That's great, and I can't top that, but I got to ask a little bit just to round off. Your opponent, Vitor Miranda, how much have you looked at his style, and how do you feel your strength match up against his?
I'm really honest. You know, I watched his fight one time. I let this work for my coaches. I watched one time. You know, whole my career I was like this. I don't like to watch so much. I don't gonna marry him. I have only to fight him, and I know he's very strong striker and good kicker. And you know, Brazilian fighters is all-rounder, and I prepare for everything very good with strong people of the world. You know, I took the best strikers in the world, very good fighters, and I prepare of everything, physical, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and everything. I'm ready. You know, I think he have more pressure than me, and I wish him good luck. You know, but I say I don't gonna give him an easy fight, and I make him so much pressure to get the win, to bring it to my country.
Okay, well, shukran and good luck in the fight.
Thank you very much.